In this lesson, we're going to be talking about what causes our tectonic plates to move. And the force behind this movement is what we call a convection current. Okay, so let's write that down. And so when we were talking about convection in a past lesson, we were talking about the transfer of heat between either a liquid or a gas. So when we were talking about the convection current, we're talking about the transfer of heat of liquids beneath the surface of the earth. So let's write that down. So it's going to be the transfer of heat between liquids Okay, and so let's draw the Earth so we can talk about the way in which the transfer of heat is occurring for our liquids. So, so this is our Earth, and this is going to be the surface of the Earth. Beneath the surface of the Earth, we have liquid. Okay, and so let's draw so these are going to be two plates that are on the surface of the Earth. And so the point at which they're coming into contact are going to be called our plate boundary. So a couple of things we need to remember when we're talking about a convection current is that our hot liquids are going to be less dense, which is going to cause them to float. So let's write that down. Okay, whereas our cooler liquids are going to be more dense, and so they're going to sink. Okay, and so as this is happening, what we have hot liquid. The deeper you go beneath the surface of the Earth, the more pressure that is being exerted on the liquid. The more pressure causes a higher temperature. So we have magma that is starting down here, but as it's getting warmer, it's less dense, and so it's going to start floating, and it's going to be moving away from the center of the Earth. So we're going to have heat moving away in this direction. It is hot, and so it is less dense. It is going to start floating. Secondly, as it is moving further away from the higher pressure, it's going to start to lose some of its heat. So as that's happening, it's going to start to cool down. And as it's cooling down, it's going to start sinking. It's going to start increasing in density. So what we're going to have happen is it's going to move back towards the center of the Earth. And as it's moving back toward the center of the Earth, it's starting to experience more pressure. And so as it's experiencing more pressure again, it's starting to increase in temperature. So as it's increasing in temperature, we're starting to lose density again. We're going to start floating. So what we have happening is a current. We have a consistent, a repetitive movement of heat close to the surface of the Earth and then back toward the center of the Earth. And as this is happening, the movement of this liquid is pushing plates on top of it. So in this case, we have our convection current, and as they're being pushed, we're going to have our plates being pushed away. So we would experience a divergent plate boundary above our convection current. So the convection current is what is causing our plates to move very slowly. So equals plate movement. but it's very slow. Okay, and so that is how we have a convection current occurring beneath the surface of the Earth and how we end up having our tectonic plates moving.